Hi Aries, this is your reading for the month of August. I have already pre-shuffled the cards and laid them out purely to save time so I can get straight into the reading. The energy being brought in this month is the Page of Cups. The cups are very much water sign based, which is Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio. The page can sometimes signify a younger person, but really the page is of no general age really. But this is the emotion, this is the what you're feeling this month, what the energy that you're bringing in this month. And I feel very much that you're starting the month with feeling very much emotional about something. It could be that you feel that the spark has gone out of your life, and as an Aries person you do tend to like action and that spark to be there. You like to feel that something is happening and things are moving and there's lots going on. And it's possible that you're feeling that life's become a bit humdrum at the moment and maybe that spark has gone. But very much, I definitely feel you're feeling very emotional, very intuitive about things at the moment. The next card we have is the High Priestess. This is a major arcana card. The High Priestess is it's like in the past, because it's fallen within the past situation, you've been trying to gain some knowledge about something, or you've been seeking some guidance for a decision that needs to be made. Because I feel very much that there has been a decision that you've needed to make. And maybe this decision is still ongoing for you. And I feel that you are searching to gain some insight, some more knowledge about this to help you with the decision that you need to make. Again, the High Priestess is very much about intuition. You could have been having some very strange dreams lately, very vivid dreams. But most definitely a major decision has needed to be made or is still needing to be made. And I think you are desperately searching for help to be able to make this decision. Because I feel at the moment you're not maybe feeling confident enough to make the decision on your own. So you are searching for guidance from others around you or some form of knowledge to give you some insight on which way to go with this major decision in your life. The next card we have is another major arcana card. This is the Temperance. She is reversed, as you can see, and Temperance shows that you're feeling that your life's very much out of balance at the moment. Possibly you're worrying about things, or there's been some conflict in the past. But definitely feeling very much out of balance. It can show that you haven't quite learnt from past experiences. Sometimes this card can suggest. But I feel very much that you are feeling very overwhelmed by things. And this would very much sit right with the High Priestess, who knows a major decision is needed and is not feeling able to make the decision on her own and is searching for the help. And I feel very much that this is what Temperance is showing, that at the moment you're feeling quite overwhelmed by everything and you're not really sure which way to go. Because I feel that you know that there is a decision to be made. And at the moment you're not, you don't feel able to make it. And you're worrying about this, and you're feeling very much like life is completely out of balance at the moment. And you're searching to get some balance. But I think it's definitely in regards to a decision that you feel needs to be made. Here we have the Knight of Cups. As I said, the cups are very much emotional based cards and represent the water signs. The Knight can be suggestive of a man. Or it can be, it's like somebody's let you down very badly. They could have been quite a superficial person. That they portrayed themselves to be a certain way on the outside, but actually inside they were maybe very different to what you thought. Because the Knight of Cups is very much representative of somebody that's offered you something, and you thought you knew what was being offered, when in actual fact what they actually gave you was a lot different to what you thought. And really has made you feel very let down. And maybe that's where this major decision is coming from, because I think very much that you're feeling extremely let down by somebody. Somebody has offered you something with this cup in the past, and what they've actually delivered and given you has been almost the complete opposite to what you thought. And I feel that is what's very much why you've had this major decision to make. And maybe why you've been searching for knowledge about a situation, because what was offered to you is very much different to what's been given to you. And I think you're trying to get to the truth of that, or to gain some insight really as as to what really has gone on, or why it's gone on, or why somebody offered something and then didn't actually deliver it. Right, here we have some of your own energy with the wands. The wands do represent the fire signs, which is Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. We have the Page of Wands. It can very much say that there are things that need your attention at the moment. And the page is bringing you the opportunity to communicate. And by it's also saying that you need to think before you react, because the fire signs do tend to rush in where angels fear to tread sometimes, and can be quite prone to saying things in the heat of the moment. Because the fire signs are very passionate, and they can be prone to saying things without thinking about what they've said, and then later they can very much regret it and realize that what they've said has come across in a completely different way. The thing with Aries is Aries are very childlike in some ways, not childlike in an immature way, but they don't do things or say things to hurt people. They've purely reacted on how passionate they do feel about something. Because when an Aries person is in a relationship or even in a work situation, they do tend to put 150% into it. If they feel very passionate about it, they do put every bit of themselves into it. And then if something doesn't turn out quite as they anticipated, then they can lash out with their words purely because they're feeling deeply let down or deeply hurt. And I would very much think that with this Knight of Cups, who has promised things in the past or has led you to believe something's going to be a certain way and then it hasn't, then the possibility is there for you to then lash out because you have felt very hurt and very let down by the situation. And you've reacted purely on your intense feelings about something. And the Page of Wands is saying, try your very best not to do that. Try to think more now about what you say. Try to think more now about how you react to things, rather than just leaping in and saying loads of things that you know you're going to regret later. Because the thing with Aries is they are, as I said, they do lash out and they do say things, but it's never come from a spiteful way. You know, some people can say things to be purely spiteful and nasty. Aries never says things like that to be spiteful or nasty. They've simply said things because they're feeling very hurt or very let down. And so, but this card is saying not to do that, to try your best now to think before you speak. Here we have the Star card, which is a major arcana card. The Star card it's a nice card to have. It can show that it's a card about you being able to start to make your, well, it is very suggestive of that you're ready now to start to make your dreams a reality. It's a wish card almost. And it's very much saying that at this point in your life, it's possible that your wishes could come true. It is it's that you've almost found this whole new energy. And